I never really thought like I was like different than other kids, but around when I was 5, my parents, they could see that like something wasn't right. As I was getting older, it just kept getting worse. My name is John Sarcona, and my spine was almost in the shape of a C.
I met John in 2016. His case was one of the most challenging that I've ever had to take care of. John unfortunately had what's called an early onset kyphoscoliosis. So you have both a kyphosis, and that's kind of a hunchback deformity, and scoliosis, a lateral curvature of the spine. But he also had over a dozen surgeries.
I tried everything to heal John, to get this disease away from him. It was hard for the fact that he loved sports. As he was getting older, not fitting in was really starting to take a toll on him. John started surgery back in 2007.
We had surgeries around every 6 months.
And in 2015, the doctor said, can't do it no more.
I received a call from his treating surgeon, and he said that he'd like me to see him fairly quickly.
His oxygen levels were going down. His immune system was shutting down. He was bending by the hour. Basically, he's being crushed to death, suffocated.
So when I met John, his spine was collapsing. His chin was heading towards his chest, and his whole upper spine was collapsing onto his heart and lungs. So this is a 3D printed model of John's actual spine when we first saw him. What's most striking about this basically is from the side you can see he has a very severe angled kyphosis. As you can see, as this kyphosis keeps bending, it basically squishes and squeezes in the heart and lungs, which sits in this interval right here. I knew right away that he needed surgery, but he wasn't healthy enough. We began his road towards surgery, placing a halo around his skull and putting traction weight that we could slowly stretch out his kyphosis to relieve some of the pressure on his spinal cord, to improve the space available for his breathing in his lungs.
I instantly was breathing better. My throat felt better, like because my neck was getting longer, and my parents would see and they would be like, wow, John, like your neck is so long. This is crazy. Well, we were in the hospital for like a month of halo traction.
John needed the VCR type of surgery, vertebral column resection. Think about it, if basically this is one section of the spine, this is another section. If we take 2 or 3 vertebrae out at the center here, separate the spine into 2 different sections, and then basically we can kind of bring the spine together and shorten it to correct the deformity. And the thing that makes it very tricky is that the spinal cord runs down the center of this, so we have to do this very carefully, obviously keeping the spinal cord intact. John's surgery did take, I think, approximately 13 hours. And I remember specifically during the vertebral removal that we were alerted that all the spinal cord data to his legs had gone away, which means basically at that point he's paralyzed. Fortunately, I've experienced that before. One of the treatments for this is to complete the vertebral removal very, very carefully, obviously. What that does is take all the pressure off the spinal cord, and after we did that, actually the spinal cord data started coming back. So then he woke up with normal function to his legs.
Waking up from the surgery, some of the nurses were even so shocked to see like my progress.
That's it. Control your pelvis.
Like actually, like my balance was like it felt new. Like moving my legs and stuff, like everything felt new. It was crazy. It's like walking a new body, and I felt like I had actually room to breathe.
It's been 2 years now with no surgeries. There's not even a word that I can find at the moment to describe what I see when John went to the prom, graduated high school. That beautiful golf swing. Play basketball, walk, breathe. Everything is falling into place.
Good to see you. How are you doing? How are you? I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm just so honored and privileged to take care of someone like John, to take care of his family, and to gain their trust, and really to help him lead a more normal life. Show me a better profession than that.
Before the surgery, just walking to the golf course was its own struggle. Now my golf swing's definitely a lot better. I guess I'm like most excited about like moving on and like Not having to constantly think of, oh, well, maybe in a couple months now, I'm gonna have that scheduled surgery again. When I went to the tailor to get fitted for my tux for the prom, it was like, wow, is that really me, you know? Looking in the mirror, like, it felt good, you know?